I am at a stance in my life right now where I don't want nobody, don't want me.
Right.
Here was by his side, from what I was told, the entire time. He almost lost his life. She nursed him back to health.
Serena Williams, dating white men is self-hate.
The reason why I empathize with black men is because black men are the most disrespected out of all the races.
Said I wasn't dating white girls anymore. I didn't really mean that.
Officially validate them, oh, that I no longer want white women. Right. And then at the end of that, he said that he's not gonna, date white women.
But I never forget when he said in his special, "No more white women." I'm just like, because Jamie was never with the black girls.
At its best, if I've ever seen it, I am utterly disgusted. I feel like definitely he was reading the room at that time and trying to appease to the black audience that was clearly in there. And you're preying on this black love, black community type thing.
Wow.
So he's telling black women, trying to, superficially validate them, oh, that I no longer want white women. Right. And then at the end of that, he said that he's not gonna, date white women in public. But my whole thing is, I want to understand the outrage, but I'm not shocked at all. Jamie Foxx, this would be his third baby mother. This is his third white woman that he is having a child with. At the end of the day, as much as I want to be appalled, I am at a stance in my life right now where I don't want nobody, don't want me.
Right.
Okay. And as a black man, if you are not interested in a black woman and you want a white woman, stay over there and get that white audience to support you, because we are always rallying behind people that pretend to be our people when they have no love for the black woman. And I don't want to make it black and white, but let's keep it a buck.
What happened to the man just being funny? Like, he has to want you because you watch him and think he's hilarious? Let that be that. That must be one of the reasons why he don't want y'all, right? Child of dental addicts. But look how they sound. Listen to the bicker and hollering and the complaining.
Say no more white women.
No white girls.
I know y'all want to cry on this app because he got that award at the BET Awards, and he was paying homage to his daughter, and she's beautiful and she's talented and she's got this big hair and just this real genuine good energy about her. And she seems like a well-raised young woman. Like, she ain't out here popping it on the gram. She ain't out here showing too much. She's not out here doing too much. But I never forget when he said in his special, "No more white women." I'm just like, because, Jamie was never with the black girls.
No more white girls.
And we still love Jamie, even though he was over there with them white women. And, it's just so crazy how black men be going through stuff. Something crazy will happen in their life. And then they be like, "No more white women."
I'm back on the black side of town.
Like, why you blaming it on them? What the white woman do to you? Because I'm just saying, this white woman gave you your beautiful Annalise. And his daughter is a very talented guitarist. What the white woman do to you, Jamie? Why are you screaming "no more white woman"?
No more white girls.
It's giving pandering. I'm just saying, we still love Jamie, but I ain't forgot when he said "no more white women" in that special. What the white woman do to you, Jamie? Just because you had that whole situation, you gonna blame it on the white ladies? And you want to come back over here to black women? I don't know about that. But his daughter playing that guitar, saving him, yeah.
Wow.
I like Jamie. Jamie makes sure that these white girls, he don't make sure that they white girls trying to be black girls. Look at, they got the same face. They should be married. Now her name is Alice Huckstep, Republican. I can tell. Mike Huckstep. Apparently, Jamie wants to, after having a near-death experience, to have a son now. He doesn't have a son. I believe he has a daughter. After almost losing his life to some, illness that we don't know about, he felt like, dang, if I leave this behind, I'm not going to have a son to carry on the family name. Here was by his side, from what I was told, the entire time. He almost lost his life. She nursed him back to health, wiped his ass, and now instead of marrying her, making her an honest woman, he just he's selfish.
She's right there. He should have married her. She's right. But let her continue.
Just wants to have a son. Yeah, I mean, she'll be straight financially. Like Ashanti's not good enough. So, instead he's proposed. I'll believe. We'll see. We'll see. I just think it's I want a baby, a ring first, then a baby, but I don't think he gonna make that proposal. So this is, and I just want to tell her, I really, really hope she's man use her. Because if he didn't have a stroke, let's just say, because I don't know if that's for sure what he had, he'd still be thinking like this. Would you? Why did it have to take him almost dying for him to see the light and white in you? Well, honey, you better see the light. You white, you can see it. Moving on.
It has nothing to do with white. See, I can tell Tasha K has it confused, right? It has the fact to do that he's an American system. Like, y'all making this big thing, black, white, black, white. Nobody want to marry nobody in America. You think he wants to marry a white woman? They're divorcing guys faster than anything. They're the reason why no divorce is around now. I love the fact that you didn't bash that he was with a white woman. The reason why I say that is because Jamie Foxx let it be known himself. That's why I got his back, right? What am I talking about? Watch this.
Which is hard because everybody just thinks it's, I don't know what they think. They think it's literal. Does that make sense?
Correct.
They think everything that we're saying is literal. Like when I said I wasn't dating white girls anymore, I didn't really mean that.
Anyone else?
Chelsea really put me in my place, and I was.
The man said, when I said I wasn't dating white girls, he said this a year and a half ago. Well, no, about, a year ago. I didn't really mean that. The man said it. Like all of you ladies that are making the videos now, because I see some videos 3 days ago, some videos a day ago. They're recently making these videos, and it's like, you didn't scour the internet to search when he said it? Because it took me 15 minutes. Seriously, as I'm looking to make this video, I said, wow, they're talking about Jamie Foxx? Let me see what Jamie Foxx said. Voila. I can't be funny because, everybody takes everything literal. The man is saying it. So stop it. Get some help. You can't lock in all black men if you're not doing what the black man wants. And he probably has no interest. Maybe he just likes white girls. He likes the energy, the femininity they bring to him.
So grateful.
This is a big admission, by the way, on the record, bro.
No.
When black
Every
Twitter,
black girl was like, thank you.
Yeah.
And they see me with my white girl. Oh,
hello, we're right here together. Hello, everybody.
You know
Please pick us up.
I married a brown woman, so I kept it 100%. Love is love, but I did my part.
That's not nice.
Yeah, see?
Has been confronting Stephen Smith. Oh, he clocked it. All I needed was.
You see what happens on the other end? Serena Williams' husband eating up Stephen Smith, who did the same thing they're doing. He clocked it. Let's continue.
For that girl to stop interrupting him, like, let him cook. I wanted to hear what else he had to say so bad. He said, stay in your lane. Have you been married before? I usually stay in my lane, which is making billion-dollar companies. What lane do you stay in? Because it appears you're staying in the marriage lane, which you have no qualifications for. Like, oh, he ate that up. I really needed that lady that was there to just let him cook. Let him cook. I wanted to see what else he had. He was like, are you married? And the lady gonna be like, yes, I'm married. Girl, nobody was talking to you. Let me cook. Let me cook with Steven real quick. Let me cook. Matter of fact, clear the room and just put me and him. He was really like, I was hoping you'd be here today. Because you're not about to talk about my wife. Oh, clock it.
Clock it. That's what happens on the other end. Clock it. She might as well have did that, right? That's what they do. That means clock it. But stop it. That's what I'm saying. Stop it. Because you want to have it your way. Right? You ladies get everything you want. Oh, we get the white man. He treats us like a queen. Just because Pookie did you wrong, don't mean that's all of us. Find out who's doing the crime before you blame, because that's what's going on. But let's continue.
Yes. I love a man that step for his woman. I don't care what color you are. I just love a man that's going to step every time. Now, have I dated some dogs in the past? Absolutely. But what I can say, I never dated no punks. I have seen in front of me, because you know I'm little, I'm 4'11" and stuff like that. But yes, I have had men. I don't date no. You got to be athletic. You got to have some bark in your bite. And I ain't saying everywhere you go, you got to be like, what's up? You need that? I like them quiet ones. I like the ones that's like, they was in the back of the room quiet, but somebody pick on them and they thumping. I guess you could say kind of like a Kendrick Lamar. I don't know. I like Serena husband, girl. We know why you married him now, sis. I didn't even judge you before, but if I ever thought anything otherwise, he completely cleared that up. He ate that up. So Stephen A. Smith, I heard you had a lot to say about my wife. What's up? You need to stay in your lane. See, I make a whole bunch of money doing what I do. What you do? Are you married? Ooh, I love a man. Stop like that for me. I just love an intellectual man. But I also love a man that keep fit, that's ready to fight. Because I'm not going to lie. I like a protective man. I don't know. I can't. My dad is one of those people. He just...
You want a man ready to fight. You already know from one of the last videos I made, men are not trying to fight for no one. Nowadays, people are crazy out here. A man stepping up for you, what happens when the next man is like, okay, you want to step up for her? Pow! Then what? Oh no, they killed my man. I'm going to pray for you. And then next week, she let somebody else slide in. Somebody that looks like Serena's husband. Hello?
He used his hands first and, talk later. But, he's more mature now. I'm sorry that I just like those type of men. But whatever you thought about Serena's husband...
Throw it all away.
Oh, he cleared that up right away. I bet you Stephen Smith ain't going to speak on her no more. What can you say? From Solana to Serena. Better not speak on none of these girls. Don't speak on none of these women. All of y'all. Don't speak on her. And I don't care who you think should be together, who can't be together. I don't care what you think about that. Because even I still get picked on for being like, oh, you got a light-skinned man. You got a light-skinned man. I love all colors. My baby daddy dark skin. I don't look at color. I look at your character, who you are. But dare I say, I fear he had him stuttering on live TV. How many memes they gonna make out of that? Steven, just be quiet. Just be quiet.
Serena Williams dating white men is self-hate. And he even went as far to say that they're dating white men so that their children are basically whitewashed and not as black and don't look like them, so they have an easier go at life. As if someone of that status would be worried about their black children. That's the case where they would not have that concern. You think Serena Williams was going to be concerned if her daughter was black and her daughter having a lane to success? One of the best athletes in the world, that's what you think? There's a few reasons what he said disgusted me. One, to make an assumption like that, it being self-hate, without taking their social status, their relationship history, things like that into account is disgusting. That doesn't make any sense. Two, as a black woman, if you don't turn yourself off to dating outside your race, it's a lot easier for you to be open to meeting people outside your race. Unless you're a black woman walking around like, I will only talk to a black man, that's what's for me, which I understand because I've been there. If you turn that off,
if you've been there, not really any other races of men will really talk to you. You're not Venus and Serena. That's what it is. Most of these girls want to put themselves in their place. They dream to get a white man. Oh yeah, I'm dating a white man. He stood up for me like Serena. I'll give the last girl some credibility because she has a black man. But still, they champion it because this is what they want. Deep down, they all think white is right. Not so much us. We're trying to escape, but let's continue.
Meet people how you meet people. And I get it. For him, it's a conspiracy. It's a whole plot to make sure their kids are whitewashed. But I do not believe that's the case. And the other thing is, If anything, raising a biracial child comes with its own challenges. We've heard from biracial people about how like they struggle with self-identity or how they have to understand two parts of themselves. That's a challenge to accept when you decide to date outside your race. And Umar really just says stuff to say it. He doesn't care about context clues. He doesn't care about the fact that like Serena especially has dated black men. I know more about her in her past. They do things for the black community. Like, where is the self-hate coming from, sir? And even, it's like, I have been disrespected by black men before. I have been hurt by black men. I have been yelled at by black men, all these things. But none of that made me say, you know what, you're all terrible. And for him to say that just because when they were coming up, they were disrespected by white people, that was a part of their tennis history, does not mean all white people hate them or are bad or will use them. I don't think that's a fair assumption for us to make. Date who you want or need to date. And I didn't always say that.
So you see this, the Subla, and you know what's funny? I thought of this one song. I'm not gonna sing it, but it's a recent song. But you know what's wild with these songs, right? They get a lot of their things from a regular guy on the street. And you guys gonna know the song when I play this.
Damn. Damn. I drink it. That. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Ooh. It's cool when you do it. When I do it, a problem. Fuck 'em. Okay.
Williams dating white men.
See what I'm talking about? It's cool when you do it. When I do it, it's a problem.
It's cool when they do it.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
It's a problem when I do it.
Hook 'em.
Birds of a feather.
You guys know where that's from. That's from what's the guy's name? Finesse Two Times. He got it from a wino on the corner, right? But this is a major issue because this has been happening for so many years. Like, let it go. Like, the man is famous. He likes what he likes. Venus and Serena like what they like. The only reason I even put that in this title is because that's what's happening. It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when we do it.
Talk about a double standard.
Welcome. That's exactly what that was right there. Let it all go. It's not that important. It's not that serious, right? And it's wild because it happened when men started going across these borders. When men started going across these borders and marrying ladies from outside of the West, it was a big issue. I'm looking at the videos a couple of years ago, sitting in the Philippines going, what? What is this? I got to react to this. I'm sitting there looking at it going, I have to say something. I can't let them, say what they're saying because I'm happily married out here. It's just, oh yeah, you're taking advantage of these ladies. Why is it a big issue? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. Welcome. I don't curse, so that's what I do.
She was like, I feel as though you empathize with black men, but you don't empathize with black women. Well, the reason why I empathize with black men is because black men are the most disrespected out of all the races in the world, right? Black men are the most disrespected by their woman, meaning the black woman, right? There is no other race in the world where women think that it's okay to disrespect their man the way that black women disrespect black men. And here's the crazy part about it. Let's go to the statistics. Let's go to the facts. Black women are the least likely to get married. Black men are getting married at higher rates than black women. Black men are commodities. If you go to any place around the world, most women want black men. Black men are commodities. But for whatever reason, black women don't see that. And then they are entitled and think that they're supposed to come with all this baggage, be out of shape, have all these kids, out of marriage, and just be really a hot mess. And then a black man is just supposed to be like, well, I should just settle for this. The black woman really thinks that the black man should be happy with settling with their nonsense and foolishness on top of being combative and disrespectful. Why would a black man deal with that when he can go get a woman from another race that is going to not have kids, the whole nine, and want to actually get on his program? I'm going to need black women to wake up.
Yeah, seriously. And that's what's happening. And I love that she said that. And I love that she's accepting, right? We need more of that. I'm accepting as well. If I see a black woman with a white man, I could care less. Because I'm not like that, right? I'm not thinking like, oh, we got to keep it in the community. Date whoever makes you happy. Seriously. But the reason I talk about it is because we have this here. And what happened? Again, they bring something else up. Like in the past, you've had it done because you saw Stephen A. did it with Venus. I mean Serena Williams, right? But how many times do you hear more with black women? Football players, actors, random people, when they can date whoever they want. But still, they got to stop this because, as she said, we're getting married at higher rates outside. There's a reason for that. Because you black females don't want to get married. And that's facts. Like, we don't just marry outside. There's a reason why that happens. Men will want to marry you, and you have in your head, I need to get this bag. What's a man to do? He's going to stick around? And then also what happened is they're regular. They can get with regular men. They want the man to be here. And then you have white women and all women from other cultures getting with men while they're on that same level. And they build it. Why can't you build with a man?
I'm mad at Jamie Foxx because he allegedly has another white woman pregnant. What did y'all expect? Like, he has shown you that that's what he prefers, hence his other 2 kids. And nothing's wrong with that. You date who you love, you date who you want. But he has never shown that he is interested in having a baby by a person that is either of color or black. That's not here. I think people are mad at the wrong thing, because the article that came across my timeline is she's 31. He's 58. What 31-year-old got that much in common with the 58-year-old? And to be honest, she probably just securing her bag because, listen, okay. But above all that, his daughter, I think the lady or the report also said his daughter's 32. His other daughter is 8. Okay. I don't get the age gap relationship. I could see 5 years, maybe 10. I could understand 10 because she would be older enough to connect with the 58-year-old. I could see that. But it's the thing that's getting me is, didn't Shannon Sharp have the same issue? Or wasn't that a story in the news? The girl was like 20 something and he's like 50 something. Didn't that just happen? And I'm not saying that to bring up bad news or anything. I'm just saying you see the correlation where a man of a high status dates a younger woman, just like this other video that's going around of a girl and a man talking about what they do in their age gap relationship. Mm-hmm. She's 30 and he was 68. Okay.
You know, they got confused. Men want younger females. Like when men go across these waters, I got a woman that's my age. But when men usually go across these waters even, they get with a younger female. That's always been and men to do. Men want youth. Men cherish that. And why is that? Because a lot of you ladies, I'll tell you what it is. Not so much with Jamie Foxx, but men in general, right? Men want something young because a lot of guys are not, let's say the black community, right? A lot of guys are not having babies like that. So if a guy doesn't have a baby, who is he gonna have it with? So Jamie Foxx is gonna go have another baby with as you said, 5-year difference. With what's 58, right? A 53-year-old? Not possible. She may be at early stages of menopause, or it's too late in the game. That man is past that. These guys that are rich, she's talking about rich guys that are very successful. They definitely want youth. You know, I look at Leonardo DiCaprio. That man for 30s. Once they hit 20, what's the age? 22 or 23, he's saying, no, I can't deal with you. Why? There's a reason for that. Because a lot of that new mindset, which is not new, it's old now, that started around the 10s, 15s, most women think like that now. And most men don't want to deal with that. Men shun that. And no offense to you, but you think like that as well. All of you ladies think like that. Because all of you are modern women. And men are trying to escape the modern woman. That may be even why he goes younger, right? She's not as old and corrupted.
When dudes be saying, oh, date outside your race because black women don't love us, they don't appreciate us, man, I shut right up. I shut the up actually with the quickness because I can't relate. Like, regardless on how my dating situations have turned out and everything, like, man, don't no woman love me down like a black woman do. Respectfully, like, no disrespect to no other races or nothing like that, but it's like, if y'all talking about go where you love, go where you celebrate it, I ain't never had to leave no goddamn where. Like, everything about a black woman unmatched. Like, man, I'm for colors only. Like, they the only ones that's gonna know what to do with me for real. They the ones that really deserve me. Like what was y'all going through to where y'all gotta say that and then pedestalize others? Like, I really want to know for real. Shit. Black woman, me please.
That brother, I have nothing bad to say about that, right? Because that's how he feels. So what's happening with guys, right, is the reason why a lot of guys say this is because of what you saw in the video. The understanding is not there. Those ladies don't understand why guys go for youth. It's not there. The calmness. There's a reason why Jamie Foxx and everybody else dates other sides. Not to say there's not rowdiness in those races. We're not dumb. But when they're not showing that rowdiness, they're showing femininity, a man gets excited by that. And a man, if any woman is feminine to him, who are you to say he shouldn't be dating her? But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe. Subscribing is free. Other than that, thank you guys. Peace out. See you next video.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.